Most times when these journalists or many of these people who comes to Africa, they will look only for the bad spot, people who fight themselves, people who are poor. We are struggling with people to accept us, Africans, as human beings.
All my life, I had been put down by my father, by my mother, calling me a loser, calling me a drunk, calling me a drug addict, calling me a nobody. It came to a point in my life where I felt so alone. I was a drug dealer, I was an active gang member for 20 years.
It's been 13 years since I was in the Middle East. There's some stuff that we went through. My best friend died. I carried his body. I know what it's like to go to bed tormented in my mind.
If you look around the world today, it is not difficult to chronicle the list of overwhelming problems. The difficulty is actually presenting a real solution that would transform an individual from the inside out and give them the capability and then the resources to be successful, to grow, and in turn to touch other lives as well. The vision that we've operated on for 45 years is the goal of building a contagious Christian community for the 21st century, one life at a time.
When I started going to the door, people started to embrace me. They started to make me feel like I was worthy, like I was someone. And my whole life has changed. I learned how to love my children, how to be there for my children.
The church loved me, shook my hand, they thanked me for my service. The reason that I can sit here and be the pastor of a church is because I had a church that absorbed me in all of my problems. The rest of my life is committed to being these guys' friends, being their brothers, praying for the moment that I can give them that hope that they need.
I'm able to go into schools and minister to children. I'm able to go into the gang unit and minister to some of these kids in the gang units and show them that, you know what, you can change your life. You don't have to run to drugs. You don't have to run to alcohol. You don't have to be a follower. You can be a leader. And that's the kind of stuff that I learned coming to the church, that I could lead, I could be an example.
One of the greatest things that I've seen over these many years is the quality of men and women that have been raised up. We're talking about genuine leadership. And the same principles that brought success to our congregation, we've exported into now nations of the world.
"27 years ago, we were able to build a church building there in Freetown, Sierra Leone, with the support of our faith community here in Tucson, Arizona. And as a result, we're able to develop these leaders who are honest, who are trustworthy. And you're talking about 30 years of ministry, and the guys that started with me are still with me.
Pastor Warner, Pastor Smith have trusted Africans, placing them into a place of position like me. Look at what God is doing. We started planting our churches all over Sierra Leone. We crossed over to Liberia, to Guinea, Benin, to Banjul, to Senegal,
Ghana, Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Gabon, Cameroon, Tanzania, Angola, and Namibia.
to Brussels, to France. God is moving greatly.
The buildings serve as a multi-purpose facility. They serve as schools. We were able to establish there in Kenema, Sierra Leone, the top academic school in the nation. They serve as medical triage centers that when we have our medical teams that come in, we have hand-dug water wells. The entire community is able to come and not only get water, but clean, fresh water. And so when we have our conferences, there's this atmosphere of hope, this atmosphere of purpose, this atmosphere of dreams and visions that my life can be utilized.
All of these stories, all of these statistics are absolutely true. Our biannual leadership conferences here in Tucson, in Sierra Leone, are just overflowing. And it's the result of people's willingness to consistently invest and sacrifice that we've been able to realize this vision. Currently, we send $50,000 of aid every month to our outreaches around the world, and the crossroads that we've come to as a result is that to continue that, we need to raise the $5 million that would construct our local headquarters and also enlarge and expand the headquarters in Sierra Leone and West Africa. And it's for that end that we appeal to you that you would join and partner with us in something that is worthwhile, something that has a proven record, and something that would be a real blessing to your life as well.